Random live session. We're angry. Are you angry?
I'm angry.
We are not happy with everything that Kings Island, especially, and the Six Flags chain is doing lately. Let's get some people in here. You good? Okay.
I mean, the changes are just not good.
No. Well, we'll let some people get in here, but we're probably not getting passes next year.
This was cool, right?
Yes, dude.
Yeah.
You can have one because you only have 3 days of school. There's 4.
All right. Where's everybody at? We need to talk about this. Everybody always asks us to go live. So we are live.
Carson should be there.
Hey!
Hello,
What's up,
Jacob.
Jacob? Hey, what do you guys think of the new Six Flags stuff with the
They keep changing.
charging on the Halloween Haunt? I don't know if you guys heard or not, but they're now charging people, even with passes, to go through the mazes at Halloween Haunt. So that's something that they've never done before, and it's like $10 to $15 or $20 per person per haunt scare house. So
the Boo Blasters, I'm not too upset about that. I think it does need updated.
Yes.
However, Kings Island needs
something else.
New
more,
rides.
Yeah.
We need some.
You got to think.
more
So the last
roller coasters.
the last few years, let's put it in perspective. 2020 they got a run. 2021 was COVID. They didn't get anything. 2022, I don't think they got anything. I don't know.
They haven't got anything in a while.
Then 2023, they got Soul Spin Family Ride, Soul Spin and the Cargo Logo Family Rides. 2024, they got the Kids Roller Coaster.
Mhm.
And in 2025, they got a water slide. And now 2026, they're getting another family coaster.
Yeah, but
We're missing.
they're not placing things where they took things down at.
No, the Vortex is wide open for 9 years now.
Okay.
Or no, 7 years. It'll be 7 years. The Vortex spot's wide open. We haven't had a thrill ride at Kings Island installed because Soul Spin's not a thrill ride since actually Tomb Raider, and that's gone since Delirium. Delirium's the last new thrill ride that Kings Island installed. Ohio, what's up?
Carson?
We need a major coaster or a flat ride. Absolutely.
We do.
Yeah, I would like a Scream and Swing or something. They're just going to retheme Boo Blasters probably to something Looney Tunes, which is goofy. I'm sorry, we got enough dang family rides.
They're probably going to make it Snoopy stuff.
No,
Charlie Brown
the
stuff.
Snoopy stuff is since they merged, they want to use the Looney Tunes stuff.
Oh, they're changing it again?
That's the idea going around. So now it might be a
so
Looney
there's
Tunes.
another change.
Yeah, we're not happy. I don't know. With the whole thing, I mean, Cedar Point, I just read today that the drop tower had a cable snap, and
I
then
saw that.
there was another incident up there. I mean, the maintenance is going to crap, or pardon my French, shit at these parks. When
Siren's Curse.
it breaks down
broke
constantly.
down, yeah.
And it's like, what are they thinking? I don't understand, but we are this close to not even getting passes next year. Because every time we freaking go to Cedar Point or to Kings Island, I mean, we have a better time at Kings Island, but the last time we went, most of the drink stands were closed. There were a few rides closed, and it was hot, and you couldn't find anything to drink. And I'm like, and it was packed. And the last time I went, it was like on a Thursday, and it was packed. I'm like,
Kings Island is starting to turn into Cedar Point now. It's starting to
Yeah.
become more packed. You can't really enjoy it like
Can't even
we
go through the
used
week.
to.
2 years ago, we'd go through the week all the time at 6, 7 o'clock, and there
you
was
could ride
nobody
so
there.
many rides, and now you can't
Yeah,
hardly
now
get on
it's
any.
30 minutes. Then you need to buy a fast pass, and it's just. And I'm sorry, but they are super dumb for offering passes at $99 with the All Parks pass. I get they're trying to get an influx of cash, but all you're doing is lowering the common denominator. So now, anybody and their brother can get a season pass and go to Cedar Point and all that, which they might not have been able to before. And people from Cedar Point can now come down to Kings Island. It's going to make the parks more packed. They're already overpacked. Like, how can they be packed, but your attendance be down at the same time? And then now you're going to try to lower the passes to make it even more packed, to make it a worse experience.
Well, then on top of it, then they got that upcharge for the haunted attractions.
Yeah. And then
So
you're going
that
to charge
makes it-
people more on top of it.
Yeah. So what's the next thing? Are they going to make, parking not part of your passes and make that separate and you have to pay every time?
At this point, they'll be like,
So,
well, we offer free parking, but it's got to be for platinum members, and gold members still have to pay $30 in parking because, that's industry standard.
So I talked to a friend today that bought Prestige. And so her family, they spend a lot of money on
Yes.
Prestige. She
What we're talking
said
about.
she said that this year, or like for the new season, the past season, that
Let's just plumb
I
because
think
we're
it
in the
was
middle
like
of something.
less than
I was just gonna say hey.
Yeah.
Hey guys.
There's sis. She had to say, hey, I thought you were on the phone.
I am.
so I
What?
And I'm sad we're not classes together.
Oh, I'm
It's
sorry,
alright.
babe.
you'll be fine.
Yeah, the
You'll
Snoop
be-
VIP expires in 2025. That's what I'm saying. It's going to be.
Well, what I was saying with the Prestige, that it's less now.
Yeah, you don't get as much. Or
And
is the price less?
The price is less.
Yeah, so
and
you-
they're like, we spent all this money
Yeah.
this year on it. And
Yeah.
so next year it's lower.
Everybody's
It's-
going to have it. And haven't you ever heard of the saying, if everybody's special, nobody is?
Mhm.
When you purchase a season pass for a park, you are supposed to get perks and benefits that the people who just purchase day passes don't, because you're committing a lot more money. We spend
Exactly.
$2,000 or more on our passes every year. That's without fast lane or anything. $2,000. And next year we're just like, no, we're not doing it, because for one, Kings Island's not getting anything. For two, now it's going to be stupid packed, like $99 passes.
A lot of people are going to
It's going to be
passes.
stupid packed. It's already been really bad. Now it's just going to get worse. And then for three, now they're making changes mid-year. When we bought our passes last year, we thought we were going to go to Haunt and go through the mazes with our passes. Oh, well, now they gotta get more money for you. $2,000 wasn't enough for us to go through mazes. Now we got to spend an extra $200 and something for a maze season pass. On top of that's goofy.
Mhm.
I don't care. That's goofy. They should have started next year. I know I'm ranting and stuff, but we've been doing this for so long. We visit so many parks, and the way Six Flags.
Well, we've invested in so much in Kings Island. Like, that was our home park. It still is, but
Yeah,
it's our
but
beautiful
we don't even
park
like
now.
going
It's-
there anymore. Like, it's
starting to
not
become a
fun.
Cedar Point.
We don't like going to Cedar Point either. It's like Cedar Point's ran horribly. I don't care what anybody says. That place is ran absolutely horribly. Nothing's ever open. The lines move ungodly slow.
Mhm.
Yeah, they have the best rides and everything, and they do. But I don't know. We just have a bad time every time we
The
go there.
operations are slow.
It's terrible.
A lot of things break down.
In my opinion, the Prestige is worth more than gold by far. Yes, it is. And sorry if it's laggy. We're using our computer. It is, but at the same time, you're not getting the benefits that a Prestige should get. You should get some sort of special perk.
Yeah. They did have a special perk, and then now they kind of took it away.
Kings Island has already too many pass holders and regular tickets. Exactly.
Yeah.
They need to raise the price
Prices. Mhm.
of it. I wonder if we're lagging.
Are we lagging? Can you guys tell?
Of it. Okay, now you can still hear us. Okay. Sorry, we're using an old computer.
Okay, best ride.
They need to raise the prices.
Horrible
Okay, this is my theory.
experience.
So if you lower the prices to the lowest common denominator, you're going to get a bunch of, the way numbers work, you're going to get a bunch of trashy people, low income people. I'm not saying all people low income are trashy, but you're going to get lower class people into the park flocking it. And if 1 out of 100 is bad and you just added 200,000 people, you're going to have more problems with people more often.
line jumpers,
and the people that just don't care.
to where you can enjoy the park.
Yeah, and I'm not saying rich people
your
don't do
family.
that too, but if a person with a lot of money or a person invests more money, they are less likely to abuse the system. If I could go to Kings Island for free every day, I wouldn't give a crap if I got kicked out or line jump. Like, I'm not in it a lot of money. I don't care. But if I had to pay $10,000 to get in the park, I'm going to be on my best behavior saying, hey, I don't want to get kicked out and spend a lot of money. So when you lower the prices like that, it completely
changes the atmosphere too.
Yeah,
And your
it adds
experience.
people who just don't care because they're like, I'm only at $100. I don't care if we line jump and get kicked out.
Mhm.
So it's goofy. This whole thing is goofy, and all of it is for their stupid stockholders. Which, okay, the stockholders want to see certain things and stuff. Well, I'm sorry. The reason why your attendance is down is because you're running the company like shit. Okay, you're not adding new rides. Nobody else is going to get anything big. What's Cedar Point going to get? Another 500-foot coaster next year? Put another coaster in where they can't even maintain the ones they got. The lines are already stupid long. Let's just throw another coaster in there. What about Carowinds? They haven't got a coaster since 2019. And I would much rather go to Carowinds. Oh, no, we don't need to invest in that park. Let's just invest in Cedar Point. What about Kings Island? They haven't got a major coaster since 2020. Nah, no. Hey, here's another new ride, Cedar Point. Like, the executives don't think. They just keep thinking, dump all this money into Cedar Point, and it's going to bring more people. Cedar Point has the best collection of roller coasters in the world by far. I hate going there.
Mhm.
It sucks. It's a line simulator. Even a fast pass, you're going to wait 45 minutes to an hour at Cedar Point anymore.
If I paid for fast passes, I personally would be
When we
upset.
rode Siren's Curse, we waited almost 2 hours. The fast lane was 50 minutes. So those people paid $150 per pass to get in the fast lane, and they still had to wait an hour. So what are the executives saying? Oh, well, we'll just add another coaster. They can't even keep what they got. Like, they're making stupid decisions. And ever since the merger, it's just like, what are you guys doing? Like, you need to, for one, put things in the parks that need the things in the parks and stop investing so much at Cedar Point because they don't need anything. They need to learn to take care of what they have because they can't do it.
They need to show the love at other parks.
Every time we go to Cedar Point, half the rides are down for maintenance. So you can't handle what you got, so stop giving them more crap. That's step one. Step two, give Kings Island a new big ride. Give Carowinds a new big ride. Start thinking right. Stop taking out rides like King to Ka. That was a stupid move. You know, we wanted to ride that. We were going to go to Six Flags Great Adventure this year. And we changed our whole vacation because I'm like, oh, well, we ain't going to get to ride King to Ka, so we'll just wait till the replacement. Like, why? Like, none of this makes any sense. Like, and it's frustrating because I've been a big advocate for Kings Island, and I love Kings Island. I know it's not Kings Island directly. I know it is the Six Flags over Kings Island, and Kings Island's trying to do what they can with their budget.
Mhm.
But somebody's got to step in and smack these dudes in the head and say, you know, what are we doing? You know, there's a 9% drop in attendance. Well, no shit. You're not adding anything. You're not adding anything. Everything's costing more, and you're getting less at the same time.
And they're not really updating Kings Island either.
No.
Their bathrooms and stuff, they're not really doing too much to update that, or the restaurants or the drink areas, the stations. They're not updating those.
They're falling so far behind that now Congo Falls is on the chopping block because it's old, and Vertigo's on the chopping block. Drop Tower's on the chopping block. So we've heard there's 3 rides there that they might lose before they get another big ride. Like, we used to replace Vortex from 2019. Like, okay, I get COVID happened for a couple years and you got behind. We got Soul Spin, which is a medium ride, which is the same as Shake, Rattle, and Roll, in my opinion. Same thrill level. If grandma can ride it, then it's not a thrill ride. Then we got Cargo Loco, kids ride. Okay. Then we got the kids coaster. Then we got little water slide, and now we're going to be getting another kids ride. It's like, I get that families spend the most money, but if you overinflate the family dynamic of Kings Island, because if I don't know if you guys have ever gone through Planet Snoopy during like a Saturday, there's like 10,000 people in that little area. Like it is horrible to walk through.
Mhm.
So people like us, even who like the family rides, we will steer clear of certain areas of the park because they're too busy.
You're too crowded, yeah.
So if you keep adding more, it's going to make them more busy. And the people who come normally are going to be like, you know what? We've only spent a little bit on these passes. I don't want to go the rest of the year. Our numbers are down a lot. We went in 2023, we went like 70 times and we visited all these other parks. Then last year we were somewhere around 30 or 40. We still went a lot. I'm at 6 visits this year
Mhm.
because I don't care. I'm like, I don't even want to go
I
back.
think we're at like what, 7 or 8.
Yeah, like I don't even want to go back. Like, oh, what am I going to do? If I go on a Wednesday, guess what? It's going to be a 2-hour wait for Orion.
So during the week, I was going to take the kids for, was it the last day before they start school?
Yeah.
We looked at it
And
during
it
the
was-
week, and it was so packed. I'm like,
Yeah.
it's not even going to be worth
Yeah, it was
it.
a
just to even
Thursday
drive
at
there.
4 o'clock, and Orion was at 2.5 hours. It's like, who wants to go? Oh, you just spend more money for a fast pass for a good experience. No, I spent $2,000 for the passes last year. So I got to spend an extra $4,000 to enjoy it and still wait in line. And now I got to spend an extra $200 and something to go through the haunt passes
Mhm.
or the haunt houses that I've already paid for. I thought I had access to, but now I don't, I guess.
Yeah, so how does that work? Because if we already had it through our season,
It doesn't matter.
our
They've
pass,
already
they can-
addressed
they
it.
can still change
What they
it?
said is you get terms and conditions apply. We said you get access to haunt. So you can go in the park and ride roller coasters during haunt still with your pass.
But that's not what we
Doesn't
signed
matter.
up for.
I know, but they're saying we were just giving you
Options.
the pass or the haunt houses, the haunted houses for free. Now we're going to charge for them. So we were giving you that, but you still get in the park for free, but you just can't go through any of the haunted houses.
Now I could see it this way, like
They should have
say-
done it next year.
Well, what about this? Pass holders can go through all of that. Then if you have like
A day ticket.
tickets, then you have to do
That
the
would be
upcharge.
that would be a
That
solution.
would make more sense
But
than pass holders.
This is what makes me mad with companies like this. You notice how they put the passes on sale before they announce the closure of Boo Blasters, because we don't even know if we're getting that fixed this year or for next year, and before they announced that you're going to have to pay for haunted houses. And that's scummy crap. I'm sorry, but that is scummy because they know that if they said, hey, before you buy the passes for next year, even though they're $100, you're going to have to pay for haunted houses and we're going to take out Boo Blasters, and we don't really know
what's going to go there.
what's going to go there. It
what's-
might
yeah.
even be next year. We haven't, because nobody would buy it. So
Or
they
we don't know
suckered
if we're
everybody
gonna
in.
update it or whatnot.
Yeah, who knows? It could be like Vortex and sit empty. I mean, it's been sitting empty since 2019.
Mhm.
So nobody knows what's even coming, and it's a scummy business practice. I'm sorry, they threw out the passes super cheap to get a bunch of people to buy them. And I almost bought it. I'm like, yeah, I love Kings Island, I always support them. And I'm like, you know what? I'm going to wait. And now I'm like, I don't think I'm going to be buying passes next year. We have visited like 25, 30 theme parks across the country. And we have fun at every other one other than Six Flags parks. There's a few exceptions. We had fun at Carowinds. Carowinds is one of the greatest parks.
I love that.
Miles above Cedar Point. If you go on a weekday, you can clear the whole park, ride 100 roller coasters that day. Awesome.
It's a clean
Kings
park.
Dominion, awesome
Beautiful.
park.
Mhm.
I don't know if you've seen our video. We had a couple maintenance issues and stuff, but overall, super
Great
awesome park. Kennywood, way better of a time. I would rather go to Kennywood than to Cedar Point.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. During the week, I would go to Kennywood 100 times or once before I could go to Cedar Point multiple times. That's how bad the experience is. So these little parks,
I know this sounds bad, but I'd rather go to Indiana Beach.
I'd rather go to Indiana Beach than Cedar Point.
Yeah.
If I had to choose, if somebody said, here's tickets to Indiana Beach, here's tickets to Kings Island even, I would say Indiana Beach. Because you can go and enjoy it and don't feel like you're getting ripped off constantly. You know, if I had to pay for day tickets at Cedar Point, it'd be the worst park I ever visited in my life. We were up there for 9 hours last time, and it took 4 hours before we got on our second ride. That's stupid. That
It
is,
shouldn't be like that at all.
and it's like, okay, so it's busy because it's good. Okay, well then don't make your passes $99. Make them $300 and offer free food with it. So only certain people can afford it to not overcrowd it or something. Do something. Don't just flood 100,000 people in the park because that makes a miserable experience. All right, let's get some of these comments now.
So let's see.
Yeah,
here.
agreed. I bought them once and I take it back. I forget what we're talking about. I think our daily tickets are way too cheap as well. I visited Dollywood 2 times and everything's way better at the Hershey Parks. Yes, absolutely. Kennywood's a
heard a lot,
Hershey
yeah.
Park. Dollywood's a Hershey Park. Kentucky Kingdom's a Hershey Park. And Silver Dollar City. We've been all 4 of those.
And, they
And we
haven't.
love them better than Six Flags Parks because you don't feel like you're getting ripped off.
And we've also heard that a lot too, that they like the Hershey Parks better.
I wish Hershey would buy Kings Island. I do. I would love for that because they know how to run theme parks. And Vertigo has dumpsters around it, and the back car is completely missing, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, see, they're just going to take out another ride. Screw it. We'll just never get the vortex replaced. Like this is stupid. I get that this stuff costs money, but
But they're not updating anything.
They're-
They're not putting nothing in.
the amount that
They take
everything's
it out.
costing and the returns that they get, I don't know where it's going. Okay, I get that. I don't know. In my mind, I would rather sell a bag of chips. Hold on, how do I put it? Hold on, I'll go back to that because that's going to be a hard analogy. Don't forget they just closed Boo Blasters. Yeah, so they closed Boo Blasters. They might close in Vertigo or Congo Falls or whatever. The rides are dropping. If I were a bet man, I would say nothing is coming next year. Yep.
I think I'm going to bet with you.
I agree. So it's like, if we get rid of Boo Blasters, now people already bought their passes. Maybe they bought them for Boo Blasters. I've seen a lot of people
that were upset.
saying that
little
was their kid's favorite ride. So maybe their kid can't ride their favorite ride. But guess what? You already bought passes.
Yeah.
And you want to go to Haunt this year with your kid? Now you got to pay for that. It's shady business practices. Be upfront. Be transparent. Stop doing things like
Secretive.
a sneaky, cheaty ex who does things in secret and say, "Oh, you caught me. Oh, oops."
Well, too
That's
late
the
now
crap
you've
that I
already
have a problem
bought 'em,
with.
You know,
That aggravated the crap out of me today.
it's sad.
Okay, hold on. Where we at? It's about time for King and I to get a new family thrill roller coaster, not family thrill. Six Flags to get their crap together. Yeah, it's been 6 years or 5 years now since their last major investment. It's going to be a minimum of 6 years because they ain't getting it next year. So you're looking at 7 years between major investments. Kings Island used to be the standout park, and it's just, I don't know. I don't think that they're going to be the standout park anymore. Like they're falling way down the list with having fun. And it's mainly because I feel like I'm getting screwed. We've only gone a few times this year. Oh, I just got an email. NFL Sunday ticket. Anybody interested? Not me.
So let's see here.
They don't want to make it better than Cedar Point. Cedar Point, see, and that's the thing. It's already better than Cedar Point, and the executives can't get that crap through their head. They're like, just throw Cedar Point another roller coaster. That'll make it better. Give them another roller coaster. That'll make it better. They can't even maintain what they have. I'm sorry. Every time we go to Cedar Point, I love the coasters. Don't get me wrong. If that park was empty, it would be amazing. They have the best roller coaster collection on the planet by far. Like 4 of their rides are in my top 10 out of like 180 coasters. They're awesome, awesome rides. But you can't even enjoy all 4 of them in the same day without spending
The night,
$600 on a fast passes for the family.
or you have to stay the night.
Or stay the night and do it 2 or 3 days. That is not a good experience. And the execs are like, throw this at Cedar Point. We'll get more people crammed on this little island, and we won't have anybody to run the ride, so we'll have half of them shut down. But guess what? They'll get more stuff. It's like they're at their capacity.
Well, so when Kings Island opened for opening day this year, I knew that it was going to be packed this year because it has never been as packed as it was. Like, it took us, 2-3 hours?
It took them 3 hours to get
just to get in a parking spot.
And that's because of the cheap passes.
And then on top of it, security wasn't even out there until way later. Do you guys think
they'll redo Blue Blasters?
I don't know.
I think they will eventually. I mean, at this rate, it's mid-August almost. We don't have any announcements for next year, any teasers. And the only stuff we've got from them is, hey, here's stupid cheap passes, buy our passes, and you'll get all these parks and blah, blah, blah. We've gotten, oh, by the way, now you got to pay extra for haunted houses, and we're taking out Blue Blasters. That's the only news we got. So it's like, where's the update? Anything? And it's like, I don't know if they just don't have the money. If you don't have the money, then they shouldn't have merged together in the first place, or they should have figured something out.
Because now you're adding more parks to your.
Okay, Cedar Point gets investments every year, and Kings Island stuck to crappy family rides for 3 years straight.
Yep.
Yes. Jacob, this is 100% facts. Yep. Hey, happy Coaster Dad.
Hi, Coaster Dad.
Yeah, we were just talking about it. I've been ranting for like a half an hour because I'm tired of the way Six Flags has been running the company. And I know it's not Kings Island specific or even Cedar Point specific, because it's their parent company that's running everything. So the maintenance issues at Cedar Point, the overcrowdedness at Cedar Point, that's not Cedar Point's fault. That is the parent company divvying all this stuff out. They keep throwing new stuff to Cedar Point when it's already overcrowded and a bad experience, and leaving all these other parks that are way better experience. In my opinion, Carowinds is better. Kings Dominion's better. Kings Island's better. Indiana Beach is better. Kennywood's better. Silver Dollar City's better. Holiday World's better. All those parks, and I know they're not all the same chain, but I'm saying all the parks around, in my opinion, are better in Cedar Point, because every time I go there, I have to wait 4 hours to ride one ride, and then to go get a drink, I got to wait 2 hours in line to get a drink. So what do? They'll throw a major investment back at it to make the lines even longer, and then make the passes stupid cheap to try to make money. It's like, or
I would rather go to Lost Island. That was
even Lost Island was better. Yes, Ben Grace, I agree 100%. I think Hershend needs to buy Kings Island, because it's absolutely, Hershend is the best ran company. Every Hershend park we have been to, we loved. Went to Silver Dollar City last year. Best, that's our number one park.
Mm-hmm.
We went on like a Tuesday and a Wednesday or something, like Tuesday and Thursday.
Yeah.
There was nobody there. We got to hot lap Time Traveler all day. It was so fun. The park was clean. You didn't feel like you were getting ripped off. The prices were good. Dolly was a little different because it's in a touristy area, so it stays busy. Kennywood, awesome park. Loved it. We went on, a Thursday? Was it Thursday?
We've been going a lot.
Maybe a Wednesday or something. Yeah. And park was empty. Could sit in hot lap rides all day, have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Same with the
Hershend knows how to run parks. That's Kennywood.
Kennywood, yeah.
And then Kentucky Kingdom, same thing. You can go on Kentucky Kingdom on a Sunday and sit in hot lap Storm Chaser all day.
Yeah.
I would much rather do that than go wait in line for Steel Vengeance for 3 hours to ride once. Like, I like riding coasters, not looking at them. So hold on, let's see where we're at.
Tell Coaster Dad we need some comments about Cedar Point, because that's your home park, right?
Yeah, I think it is.
What do you think about
just on what seems to be the issue with Kings Island this year? It's not necessarily Kings Island, but they're charging for the haunts now, and they've never done it before. And I don't do the haunts, so I don't really care. But my daughter does. She likes the haunts.
And there's one haunted house that you and her have
done.
So
it's like, to do that now, I have to pay money, which was free last year. And it's not even that they're doing it. That's what I don't want people to think, like, oh, you just can't afford it. No, I can afford it. It's the fact of when they did it. they baited people. They're like, hey, here's $100 pass. Everybody get it. Everybody get it. And everybody's like, oh, cool, this is going to be awesome. Then yoink. Oh, by the way, you owe us more money if you want to do the same thing you did last year.
And also, we're going to close Blue
And then, now we're going to
Blasters.
close Boo Blasters. I'm going to try to give that time to maybe think that
I still
something.
think that's messed up, though. You can't just close a ride down like that. That's.
All right, where are we at?
I don't know.
Like and subscribe. Oh, thank you, Ohio. When it gets crowded, I get so overwhelmed by anxiety. Yeah, that's the same way we are. And it's like you get very bad anxiety. You get like this, and people all around, and it's like it's not fun. And I know they say it's been down 9%, but I think what it is the overall sales have been down 9%, but the attendance, or wait, no, the sales have been the same, but the attendance has been down because nobody's going with passes because it's been so busy. So I think that more people bought passes, but less people are going because like I said, we went
It's just
from
too crowded.
60 times a year to I think I'm at 8 or 7 for the year
We're like 7 or 8.
because it's horrible. Like it's too busy, even like on weekdays.
We can't enjoy it.
All right. Jacob does everything. Dollywood is 100% better. Dollywood Ops. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
They got capacity 3 times in one day. Meanwhile, can't ride fly if they're once in 2 hours. Yep. Did you guys hear that Vertigo might be done for Dufals?
Hi, Dufals.
So there you go, right there. So no word from the park. Transparency. That's what I want. I want somebody to be like, hey, it's not going anywhere. Buy our passes. They're not saying anything because it's probably shady.
Or we're going
They're
to
probably
update
just
it or something. Or, just
new
give
trains.
people ideas.
It's
on
the
stuff.
way they're handling this crap. It's freaking irritating me. Like, okay, if Vertigo's want to go, say it now. Don't let a bunch of people go buy passes because, believe it or not, people like Vertigo. So that might be somebody's favorite ride, and they go buy a pass. Cool, I get to ride Vertigo. And Boo Blasters all next year. Oh, no, can't do that. Already bought the passes. Well, at least I got hot. Oh, no, I need more money for that. It's how they're handling it. It's freaking aggravating to me.
Okay, so let's see.
Cedar Point usually crowded because I'm going next year. Yes, it's 10 times worse than Kings Island, in all honesty.
And if you decide
even
to
on a
buy
weekday,
a fast pass, it is not worth it.
No, fast pass, like on a few of the rides, the fast pass actually meets with the regular line like a half hour away from the station. So you're going to wait an hour with fast pass.
So save your money.
What I'm thinking at this point, and I wouldn't put it past them, is to say, hey, we're going to charge per ride next year, but don't worry because your passes will still get you in the door and you could check out our shops and ride our Eiffel Tower. But if you want a coaster pass, that's going to be $10 a coaster. Like I can see them doing that and people are like, oh no, they ain't going to do that. You don't think? They've already done it. They said, hey, you can ride Orion all you want, but if you want to ride it more, buy a fast pass. It's not above them to throw, to have you throw money to get a better experience on the same ride. Like, oh, do you want to wait in line with all them normies? Or here, give us $150 a day. You can ride out as much as you want. Mm-hmm. So they are about trying to milk the customer. I can see them saying, or here's the regular pass or the regular line. That's $20 for the season if you want to ride Orion. We're going to break the passes down into all these rides. So you just get to pick and choose the rides that you want or something. It's like they're trying to milk the customer and then take away from the customer. It's freaking aggravating. All right. I'd be fine if Vertigo gets removed. I would too. But again, it's the principle and the transparency. It's like there are some people out there who really enjoy that ride, and they might not ever open it again. So now you got that might be down. So they'll be down another coaster when they still haven't even replaced Vortex from 2019. So they're lagging behind, and the Six Flags CEO who's stepping down, obviously they're doing bad. Their attendance is down 9%. That's horrible. Where are we at? Sometimes at Cedar Point. Sometimes at Cedar Point, we don't even bother riding. We get fast lane. It's tolerable. I wouldn't wait on those 2-3 hour lines. Yeah, we can afford fast lane. Be $4,000 more. So we have to go up on one day, drive 4 hours up there, stay 9 hours, and drive back. I think we rode like 5 rides last time in 9 hours. And it's like, holy crap. Like things kept breaking down.
If you want to get through the park, I think
you need like 3 days.
Yeah. I think we stayed up there 2 or 3 days and we got through the park.
Again, when you make
It's
it
a lot of
accessible to
walking.
everybody, you ruin it for everybody. Theme parks should be something that people save all year and take their family to like once or twice a year. Even the passes. If you get a pass, you should be treated with respect. Like, hey, this person, make the passes like expensive. This is my idea. Every gold pass for Cedar Point and any of the passes, make it $500 even. Hear me out. Free parking, free food, free drinks, free fast pass. That's the only tier. That way, if you really want a good experience and to go multiple times, you get the $500 and then make everything else, $60, $70. That way your season pass people can skip the lines. Your season pass people can eat the food and stuff like without spending any more money. Like take care of your season pass holders. When you lower the bar to such a low level, anybody can get it. And then now everybody's got it. So all you're doing is just clogging up the lines. And guess what? If I'm in line for 3 hours, I'm not going to go buy a t-shirt afterwards. If I was in line for 15 minutes, I'd be like, hey, I like that ride. Let's go buy a t-shirt. 3 hours, I'm ready to get out of there. It's too hot. Don't want to go shop. All right, let's see. If Vertigo gets removed, let's hope we get a new coaster. We still got to replace Vortex.
Yeah.
It's the fact that they removed so many rides without announcements across, and added so little. New passes cost less, but they also get less. Yes, absolutely, Doofles. That's what we're frustrated about. Been going to Kings Island since I was 2 years old in 2009. Got to say, it's been fun every year. Surprising that they're charging money for the haunt. Yes. Yeah.
It's sad.
Season pass perks are a joke. Yeah. We went one time 40 times in a year, and we got like an extra 5% off. I'm like, and it was like a t-shirt or something. I'm like, that's goofy.
Good night, crazy boy.
Good night, crazy boy. Adrian. But I'm just frustrated. Like, I don't want to spend my money there now. I am going to take that $2,000 that I buy us passes and we visit Kings Island and Cedar Point. And this year we visited Carowinds and Kings Dominion. We're not going there next year. So this year I'm going to take that $2,000. We're going to go back to Kennywood. We're going to go to Indiana Beach. We're going to go to Kentucky Kingdom. We're going to go to Dollywood. We're going to go to these other parks because those are the ones that I feel like my money goes further. I am done with Six Flags until they change something. I'm sorry, but I've been like watching this crap for the last few years going, why in the hell would they take down that ride? King Ka. Okay, it costs a lot. I get that. It costs $1 million a year or whatever. Well, how many freaking sales did you lose, idiots? Because you took the ride down. You probably lost $5 million in ticket sales to save $1 million. Good job. That's why the CEO is stepping down. Like, these business decisions make no sense. Okay, if you're going to shut it down, let's just say we cannot open it next year. Boom. Get out on every radio, every TV station. If you want to ride King Ka, it's going to be open for 3 more weeks. We're going to stay open till midnight. Let's go. Let everybody have their final rides. But they didn't do that. So we didn't get a chance to ride it. And it's like, we were going to make the trip out there and go buy the t-shirts and all. We're not now.
Hey, guess what?
What?
You have until September 1st to ride your Boo Blasters.
Yeah, hey. Woohoo. Oh my gosh, what are they doing? And it's just like, I am so like, ugh. Nice thing about Kentucky Kingdom, Indiana Beach, Hollywood World is that you don't have to wait in line. Exactly. And there's no fast pass. Like, even on Sunday or Saturday at Holiday World in the middle of summer, we got to ride everything. And there's no fast pass or the special perk, the rich people perk, because that's what it is. You know, for us, it's an extra $4,000. We can't justify that to just skip the line. You want a good experience, give us more money. That's a whole nother thing. But yeah, all those parks I would much rather go to.
Coaster Dad, you have until September 1st. So come back to Kings Island and ride Boo
Yeah, till
Blasters.
September.
There's your
September
ad.
1st to ride Boo Blasters. I'm really surprised that they announced it. But I honestly do think they're going to replace it with something over the years or over winter. That's my opinion. I don't know what it's going to be. I think it's just going to be a little family ride. I don't think it's going to be anything special. Because I think that if they were going to close it, because the timing's kind of odd, because if they were going to close it for the year, they would just wait until after. Is it open in Winterfest, Boo Blasters? No. So they would wait till after Haunt and then just close it down. So I think they are planning something in that building, to be honest, but I don't think it's going to be anything.
Now, Doofles, I miss it being Phantom Theater.
Mm-hmm.
It had more in it than now.
I hope. That still ain't getting me to buy a pass. I'm sorry.
So we have been to some pretty cool parks that has like the Boo Blasters.
Yes, the better dark rides.
And Lost Island.
I
wish
so good.
They would bring it to Kings Island. So you have 3D glasses you put on.
Yeah, this little park in the middle of nowhere, Iowa, has a better dark ride than a Six Flags, $100 billion company. Yeah, Kennywood's was
theirs
more
was really
fun.
good too.
Their blasters worked, and you could see when you hit something, it lit up, and then everything worked.
Everything worked, and it's crazy. It's a small park.
What's up?
Hi, guys.
Even wanted to say hi. Thinking about it, and I agree about how they closed the ride without an announcement, and Vertigo has been since July. So it's been down since July. See? I think they will rethink. I hope they do to the Phantom Theater. Maybe like a Cup of Confusion or whatever. Hershey Park. See, we haven't been to Hershey Park yet.
So is Whitewater Canyon still down in Congo Falls?
No, Whitewater Canyon I saw opened up the other day. I don't know if it's still open.
It really opened up because it hasn't.
Yep.
Okay.
But I don't know. I think Congo Falls has been down. I don't know. We haven't been to Universal yet or Florida.
We would love to go there.
What'd you catch?
Fly.
Oh my gosh.
Up. Throw it outside. I think Busch Gardens Williamsburg will bank during. Oh gosh, yeah. Busch Gardens Williamsburg, we love that park. I forgot about BGW.
Yeah.
We went to BGW this year, and we've never been. We went on like a Monday.
It was fun.
And we were able to ride. It was like 5-minute waits for everything. It was awesome. We rode Pantheon. I think I rode it 4 times. The kids rode it like 8 or 9 times.
Yeah, they rode it a lot.
In like an hour. It was awesome. And with King's Dominion shutting down, I believe King's Dominion is shutting down their Halloween and Christmas this year. And Carowinds, I believe. Carowinds might keep Halloween, but get rid of Christmas. I don't know. They're cutting stuff.
Jeez.
So again, all these other parks, yeah. It's like, what if the family bought the pass specifically for
that stuff? Yeah.
That, and then it gets cut, and it's like, I'm sorry. To me,
it's not fair to everybody that buys the passes.
We didn't get to ride for Bolton. It was down, unfortunately, but we loved Pantheon. But yeah, can somebody clarify what we're talking about? It's either, I think King's Dominion is not doing Halloween and not doing Christmas, and then Carowinds is not doing. Yeah, King's Dominion and Carowinds has Haunt, but Kings Dominion. Okay. Does Carowinds have Winterfest? Because I thought they cut something out too. I can't remember.
I didn't know
that.
Yeah,
that's so terrible. That's even
Michigan's Adventure. They had I think they had Haunt last year or some Halloween thing. They're not doing it this year. So what if you bought your pass for that?
Yeah, they need to have.
You can't just cut out the benefits.
They really need to have everything laid out instead of canceling things or closing down rides or after you buy a pass, that's kind of
Yep. Ethan, get in here, please.
Morgan wants you.
Shut the door.
I think
We
Carolyn
got people on the
has it
roof over
still.
there. I don't
It's
want them looking
still
in the
on
house.
the website, at least. Okay.
Michigan's Adventure. Yeah, their Tricks and Treat evening closed early this year. Yeah, so what if you were a Michigan's Adventure fan or your pass holder and you wanted to go to Tricks and Treats? Now that money is gone. Like you can't. They didn't give you a discount like, hey, we'll give you 20% back. No, they just took it from you.
Well, also, I know, like, the trick or treat, things that they do. People like to take their little ones there because
That's
it's a
what
lot
I'm saying.
more. One, you don't have to worry about what's being put in your child's candy.
Yep. And two, it's something to do with the family.
A whole thing. Yeah, you can have a whole
Ethan,
day with it.
You're going to fall. Please settle down.
Yeah, get down.
You need to actually go take your shower.
Oh, I did.
No, take another one. It's 8. It's almost 9 o'clock.
Yes.
Go back.
Paul.
Isn't Kings Island getting a family ride next year in the Tomb Raider building? Nobody knows. They haven't announced anything yet. We don't know if it's in the Boo Blasters or if they're getting anything at all. I believe it was Six Flags Great Adventure where they took down King Ka. They're like, record-breaking launch coaster coming in 2026. Now they're like, it might be 2027. Then why take King Ka down? Like, it makes no sense. And I don't see the financials of it, but I'm telling you, if you put out a good product, people will show up and enjoy your product and pay for that product. It's that simple. I don't care what the numbers say. I don't care that you sold 1 million passes in one day. Like, I don't care. If those people don't show up and buy T-shirts and stuff and enjoy the park, then you're not going to get the attendance that you want. And that's where, like, these CEOs of all these stupid companies, like, how they act. It's just numbers, numbers, numbers. It's like there's more than just the numbers. It's how did you get to the numbers and how do we make the numbers happy? Because if everybody's leaving negative reviews about your park, you're not going to have a park anymore. I don't care how many numbers. Can you shout me out? It's Mila. Mila!
Hi, Mila.
Moo.
Bye, Happy Coaster Dad. Thanks for
We're in a Kings Island rant, Mila.
joining the
You need to
stream.
go with us. Tell your mom and dad to go too. We'll get them on Orion.
And yes, hopefully we see you at Kings Island sometime. Or
If we go.
If
I mean,
we
we're going to
yeah.
go a couple more times this year. I don't know if we're going to vlog. We'll go just to go. But
also, Coaster Dad, we like watching your vlogs, so keep it up. We love
Absolutely.
supporting you.
The 2026 coaster at Kings Eyes is likely postponed or canceled. There's no sign of construction. Yep. There's no signs of construction. I don't know. I don't know what is going on. Talk about the family ride, Doodles. I think it been Doofles. Remember the press release? Yeah, it was like a family thrill attraction. I don't know.
What's your question?
What's your question, Mila? I've heard a Flight of Fear. Rate the new ride at Cedar Point out of 10. Is that Mila? No.
Or is that Mila? Or
Yeah, that's Mila.
Okay.
Shaft your girl. What kind of a name is that?
Stop.
What does that even mean, Mila? I would say the new ride is a 9 out of 10, and it should have been at Kings Island. It would have thrived at Kings Island, or even Carowinds. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Great Adventure Coaster was also delayed. Yep, and I get it. They're having issues with money and capital investment. I get it. They are in a lot of debt, but okay. So Cedar Fair or Six Flags philosophy is if I can make $50 on one T-shirt, yay, we made $50. We sold one T-shirt today and made $50. Look at that profit margin. It cost us 10 and we sold it for 60. My philosophy is sell it for $20, make $10 on each one and sell 100 of them. You're going to make more money at the end of the day. It's not about the profit margins, and that's what they're doing. They're nickel and diming everybody to death. They think this new haunt, thing is going to bring them all this millions. That's just going to shut people down from coming to haunt. Okay, because a lot of people come for the
Come here.
mazes. Now you got to pay. So now people ain't going to be buying alcoholic drinks. That's a cat tail. They're not going to be.
Come here,
Morgans.
Morgan.
Come here, buddy.
You need love.
So they're not going to be buying. They're not going to be going to hunt. They're not going to be buying the alcoholic drinks or the lanterns or anything. They're not going to go.
Come here.
It sucks that the company is struggling right now. Yeah. So, but they got to start making better decisions. It's not even about the decisions. It's just about being transparent.
Tomorrow.
Be honest up front is the thing. You know, if Invertigo is going to close, say, hey, before you guys buy your passes, we want to let you know that Invertigo is going to close. I would respect them for saying that. I'd be like, hey, at least I didn't feel like they screwed me out of money. Where's Annabella?
Cookie
There.
Mila.
And I work at King's Island. What you say? I missed it. Sorry, chat's going real fast here. It's kind of crazy tonight.
It's your monkey, she said.
If Six Flags wants to get better in the future, they got to work on getting more people to come back. Yeah. Yes, riding Diamondback in the back is awesome, Adrian. That is our favorite row as well. Morgan, Chapuki Mila, I'm your monkey. You guys are so silly. Most of the merch, t-shirts, Cedar Point are made with AI now. It just feels soulless and corporate. Yeah. Like it's literally a shirt like this with a sticker on it. There's no like embroidering or anything. It is all corporate. And they jack the prices up. Years ago, I delivered to Kings Island. I didn't get to see the invoice, but they order their shirts from everywhere else that any other company, like, I don't know, like you would buy at like a beach store or something. They're just basic shirts. There's nothing special. They're pressed shirts that they get for pennies on the dollar. Like they get it for cheap.
Since we're talking about merch, so we were top thrilled too when it first opened up.
First day to the public.
We bought the kids shirts,
Yeah.
and I washed that shirt maybe once or twice.
And it was like $40 or something.
Yeah, and it got like holes in it.
Yeah. Because they're cheap. I'm sorry, they're cheap cash grab. Like, and I try not to compare, but if you go to something like Kennywood and buy a shirt, or Indiana Beach had freaking shirts there that said Indiana Beach for $14 or $12. And they were like embroidered and real nice. You buy that at Kings Island, it's going to be $45. I'm not buying that. You want to sell it to me, mark it up 50% and sell it to me. You're going to make 50%. You don't need to mark it up 700%. Like then more people will buy your shirts and wear them out in public, and more people will see your shirts out in public and say, where's that at? I want to go. Like it's marketing. Like none of this, I don't get it. They are outpricing themselves. You know how many times that we have went shopping at Kings Island or any of the Six Flags parks or whatever they are now, and I'm like, ooh, that hoodie's nice. Let's get it. You pick it up. It's $90 for a hoodie. $90.
We went to a couple parks, and I'm like, ooh, look how much this is. This is a lot cheaper. We went to Indiana Beach.
Indiana Beach was
their
real cheap.
hoodies and shirts.
Lost Island was cheap.
Lost Island, yeah.
Holiday World, I believe, was cheap. I can't remember. There was a few parks where their hoodies were like $15
City wasn't too
for a hoodie
because their hoodies were a lot better. But yeah, we've been to some good parks that had good merch.
We should do a live stream next time. I spend the night with you guys. Of course, Mila, you're always welcome to live stream.
Your second daughter.
Pretty much. I will take my money to Epic and SeaWorld. Yep. It'll be a pass, but I'm not getting extra stuff anymore. Exactly. Mm-hmm. So he'll get a pass stuff, but he's not getting the food pass and stuff. What the heck? That's so much for a hoodie. Yeah, it's very expensive. Even Hershey merch is very cheap. Yep. And it looks way better.
Yeah, he bought a Blue Streak shirt.
And the logo washed away. Yeah, and you probably spent
it fades away.
$30 on it. Like it's like, guys.
It does.
Like it's
expensive.
I get that they are struggling with money, but the way to make money, instead of trying to gouge your customers for every dime that they have, you make a penny off one. Not try to make $100 off one. And you keep people happy and coming back, and they will spend and make you penny or 2 or 3 or 5 every visit.
Exactly.
But they don't do that. They're like, nope, we're going to charge you more and we're going to take more away. But we're this park, so you're going to pay it. Well, guess what? We're not going to pay it. We're not getting passes next year. Sorry.
And that's terrible. Like,
Taking that
I
$2,000
just
to
keep
somewhere
thinking
else.
that, you know, the people that have been wanting passes for however long, let's just say it was too expensive.
Yeah.
Now they bought these passes.
And they don't get the
And
experience.
now they don't get to ride certain rides that maybe they wanted to ride.
Maybe they wanted to ride in Vertigo or Boo Blasters.
And now they can't.
I always hate saying Boo Blasters because it's, if you just space the B over, it's Boob Asters. Like, I don't know.
Who thought of that?
You know, boob blasters. It's just such
It's
a
just your
piece-
big lips that keep saying
It is. Get ready to wait 4 hours for a ride this fall because they're changing the money for the exactly. That's going to be the problem. It gets busy, so the lines are going to be stupid long, and it's going to be horrible. Hershon is much better with investments. Yes, Hershon. I hope Hershon takes over Six Flags. I do, because every Hershon park we've been to, we have had 100% fantastic time. And I'm not saying we didn't do that at Six Flags parks, like Worlds of Fun, great park. Carowinds, great park. King's Dominion, great park. What other? I feel like there's more, but
There's all kinds.
but Kings Island, very like slacking really bad lately this year, especially. Cedar Point, I don't care. That it's horribly ran. Horrible. They cannot keep the rides running that they have. So let's see. I'm also hearing Soak City could be an upcharge. That wouldn't surprise me either. At this point, I could be like, I could say, well, you could buy a regular pass for $99, but if you want the water park pass, that'll be an extra $49. And if you, it's like they're trying to nickel and dime you. Like, it's so
well, they already
stupid.
do it with like some of the food. Like, so like I get you have your food plan, but if you want like an extra dessert or let's just say fruit
Or a substitute.
yeah, you have
They'll
to
charge
pay,
you for it.
Yeah, you have to pay for that. Mila, we'll have to take you maybe sometime in the fall.
You gotta get your parents' permission.
Yeah,
I don't want your mom punching me in the face.
That would be funny though.
In a while, probably since like last year. They're
Has
fun.
to beat your butt.
She would. Because we have all sports. Yep. Sports will keep you busy, dear.
She's laughing at us. You love us.
Every time I go to Kings Island, Cedar Point this year, half the rides have been closed and the parks been packed. I don't even want to go to the parks. Exactly. That's why we haven't been vlogging. We only vlogged because the kids wanted to take their friends, and I wanted to ride Siren's Curse. That's the only reason we went to Cedar Point. If that wasn't there, I wouldn't have gone, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, it is not worth the time. Like, it's horrible. Like, the last time we were at Kings Island, there was like 3 or 4 rides closing. Granted, we've been hundreds of times. And we've always enjoyed it, but now things are starting to close more. And like you said, the lines were packed. Like, we went on a Thursday last time. I think we waited an hour for Orion. I'm like, on a Thursday?
Yeah, when it's packed and stuff, it makes it not as fun.
Like, this is horrible, like on a Thursday. And all the drink stations were closed. I remember that. We were back by Orion. I was thirsty. We had to go all the way up by Diamondback to get a drink. The one by Orion was closed. Then we walked to the left, and then we were going to go to the diner. But the diner had a line that was over an hour long to get drinks because their little drink bypass was closed. So then the ice cream place next to it was closed. Then we walk all the way up by Mystic Timbers to the Coke station. That was closed. And we had to go all the way up to Diamondback and wait 20 minutes to get a drink. I'm like, what the heck? Like, I don't get it. Like, it was 105 degrees out.
Hi, G-Force.
G-Force. That is not okay. I don't even remember what I was saying.
Maybe we can like do
Because of
my
the-
family, which is my mom, dad, and little sister, and me, and then you guys, and we can go to Kings Island. Yeah, if your family's down.
Yeah, we'll go. If we go, we're going to go on a Sunday morning. That's going to be the best time.
Also, employee.
Employee morale has dropped because of this. If guests are angry, workers will be too. Yeah, like, it's becoming a bad place to work and bad place to go. And I don't know the future of it. I really just hope that Hershend acquires Kings Island because they would compete with Cedar Point rather than being the redheaded stepchild of Cedar Point. I wish they could work out a deal, sell it to Hershend. They would get that park happy again. It's sad to go there.
Yeah.
It's like all the employees are sad. The people are sad. They're all waiting in line. There's no drinks. It's just.
Well, see, I like the parks where you can go to the drink stations and you don't have to show your pass. You just get free refills.
That's how it was at Kennywood.
I love
It was awesome. We bought a freaking cup. Two was it one or two? One. We bought one cup. It was like $20.
But every time that we went,
You scanned a barcode on the cup and just fill your own drink up. Like
Yeah,
you didn't
that was
have to
great.
talk to anybody wait in line. And half the time the barcodes didn't work, so you just filled it up and just, nobody cared. Like it was the honor system. You know, Holiday World, they provide free drinks and free parking if they can do it. Stop being greedy, guys. Like, where's all this money going? If they're, I get attendance is down, or they try to say the number's down. Well, that includes season pass holders not going as much because the parks are busy. So I guarantee revenue is up. So where's all this extra money going? You're not investing all these big roller coasters and $30 million projects.
And
all
they're
that.
not updating. The
You're not.
park.
No,
They're
you're not
doing
updating
anything.
these
So
parks.
what are they doing with it?
You're putting very small, cheaper investments in these things.
And you know what else I always say? I know it's expensive. The parking lot. The parking lot
Oh, the
even
parking
needs
lot is
updated. It's horrible at Kings Island.
They won't do it.
How are you guys? We're good, hanging in there, staying busy.
Do you think Vertigo is closed for good? I keep hearing that.
We don't
That
know
would
yet.
suck. I don't like the ride, but they would be down another coaster. And everybody who rode in Vertigo is now going to go to different lines and make them longer. So Vertigo still does get pretty long lines.
Not trying to force, but Abby, you could text my mom, and I'm sure they wouldn't care. Mila, you're pushing it.
Mela, we would.
We will. I'll write your mom sometime. Just let me know when you want to go, and I'll write her.
Yeah, it'd have to be a weekend. This is the merger of equals. Yeah, well, somebody's calling the shots that I am super frustrated about. Because I don't know what the next thing they're going to take away. Like in Vertigo, for example. Are they going to take away in Vertigo? Like, that's another ride. Then Boo Blasters and Vertigo's gone. Vortex is gone. You got to pay for Haunt. Like, what is this? It's frustrating. They're paying for Six Flags mismanagement, which is going to hurt Cedar Fair Parks. Yep.
Absolutely.
I feel like I've watched your vlogs before. Furman family vlogs. I feel
We
like
have. We sit around the campfire. No,
No, I've watched their vlogs before.
We do.
I remember that name.
we do. We watch them. I was just being silly.
I watch all the vlogs. I try to.
We like to support
Okay.
everybody. Now we're looking.
I'm just. Furman family vlogs. No, I guess. Do they not have videos? I'm so confused on how this works. 9 videos.
Have,
No.
have we?
Or what?
Yes, we have.
Oh, you're there. Okay, sorry. I'm bad at
Yes, we
YouTube.
have. He's old school. He doesn't
Yep.
know how to
I've watched.
work
Okay,
stuff.
yeah, I've watched your stuff before. I'm bad at YouTube. They're paying. Yes, the mismanagement is going to kill them. And Six Flags has had bad management. It was just a bad idea. And I get the whole concept behind it because what it is I know enough about business that let's just keep it easy. This company owes $20 billion. This company owes $20 billion. They each have 10% interest rates on their loan, let's just say. Well, now if you combine them, now they owe $40 billion, but the company's valued more. So instead of 10% interest, they get 5% interest. So they save on interest becoming a bigger entity. But you got to make the right decisions to keep people coming back.
Okay.
Haven't been in the park lately. Had hip surgery. Well, I hope you're getting better. You want to know what's crazy? I've never been to Coney Island. And before I got to go, they closed it. Dude. And do you know why Coney Island closed? I do not. I think it's lack of attendance. That what I heard is the land that it's on is worth more than the park that was bringing in. So let's say example. Let's say they were making $1 million a year. Let's just keep it easy. Somebody probably offered them $20 million for the land because they can build skyscrapers and big music venues and make more money. So to them, 20 years worth of revenue up front, let's get out of it type thing. At least that's what I've heard. Sorry if my nose is stuffy. It's allergies are real bad. My eyes are itchy.
Haven't posted in a while. We haven't been.
Also, Zimmerman doesn't really control the parks.
Oh, you already did that one.
Salim, okay, but Salim Basul. Really? So he's the one that's screwing it up. Then why isn't his goofy stepping down? Fire department on a couch. And Coney Island wasn't all that, Mela, to be honest. It was, It wasn't, I don't know. I went once. Why is Morgan sleeping? Look at him.
He's sleeping.
He's sleeping on
the tweezers and clippers.
Morgan, what are you doing, buddy? He's so silly. Yeah, it was kind of boring. It's just like a big pool or maybe a couple flats. Mom, did you wake up, baby?
Oh, look at the stretch.
You got little Morgie's coming in. See if he gives kisses.
Come here.
Aw, can I have kisses? See if he gives me kisses.
Get that kiss.
I need kisses. Aw, thank you. He's so sweet. He's the loveliest cat we've ever had. And he's laying back down on the tweezers.
He's like, oh, this feels so good.
It probably is scratching. Does that feel good, buddy?
Aww.
He's silly. Ever since the open house, I've been so excited to go to school. Same with Annabella, but she don't want to get up early. Aren't you going to be on her bus this year?
Yeah.
Doofles. Kitty. Yeah, that's Morgan. He's a little sweetie.
He loves love.
He does. He's
a little cuddle bud.
And here he comes again. He heard the word loves.
Loves, kisses.
Don't step on.
Give dad kisses.
Come here.
Aww.
He's
mommy
so
kiss.
sweet. Aww.
Not your tushy.
I don't need your butt in her face. Okay, go lay down. And he's laying down. Okay, don't say the K word because he'll come over here and want some. Quit pulling at that. Morgan.
He does that. Kiss.
No, don't do it. I'm getting picked up at 6:55 in the morning. That's like so early. Oh, girl, you're fine.
Why don't you just get dropped off here?
Morning? Yeah, you could get dropped off here, but I don't
Ride the bus with Annabella.
Why would
Well,
you?
the grandma lives right there.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what's everybody's thoughts on this? All this crap coming out because I ranted for like an hour. And I think it's well deserved, to be honest. I don't want to see anything bad happen to the parks. I just want them to start going down the right path. Because I remember when Son of Beast was announced. I remember when Drop Tower, I believe Drop Tower and Vertigo came the same year, if I remember right. I remember when Delirium was announced. I remember when Stunt Coaster was announced. All those were in Paramount times. Yes, I remember when Diamondback was announced and Banshee and Orion and Mystic Timbers and all these cool rides. And then after 2020, it was like an excuse for them to stop investing. And it's only seems like it's this park. Look at Hershey. Ever since COVID, Hershey has had like 2 or 3 coasters. They're like killing it. Silver Dollar City, Dollywood, all of them are killing it. Why is Six Flags struggling so bad?
Dude.
This is a group therapy session. It's great. Isn't that the truth? Well, I mean, it's like I've held this in for a while because I love Kings Island. I do. I love the park. It's just the management.
He's going to be able to sleep good tonight now that he's got it all out.
I am. I've been whining about this all day. And Vertigo and Drop Tower the same year. Yeah, I thought so because I remember when they both came out. I went that year. I was like 14.
Oh.
I remember when the Bat Top Gun came out. I rode that when that was new. I rode Son of Beast when it was new.
He's in a playful mood.
I rode the one ride that killed the lady. The
Stop.
I forget what it's called. The one where the drunk lady fell out. That
The
went
one
around.
That went around and
And flipped upside down.
Yeah.
Like Zodiac or something. I don't know. I rode that and I remember that was my first time going upside down. You know, it's like I've been to Kings Island. I remember riding Adventure Express when it was new. I think the going to be double or triple the wait time. Also, I think Sarah's zone's going to be clogged with people.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because they lowered the prices of the passes, and now they have charged for the Halloween haunt mazes or scare, houses. So that's going to push. Yeah, that's going to push everybody to the scare zones and to the regular lines because we paid for the passes. Let's go. It's going to be stupid busy and it's going to be a horrible experience.
But Kings Island this year got more packed than I have ever seen it. It is actually turning into a Cedar Point.
Yeah.
If you've ever been to Cedar Point,
you'll know what we mean.
It's packed.
Flight Commander, yes. I remember riding that. It was my first experience going upside down. That was it. I've been keeping my thoughts to myself because the majority of my audience and fans, I don't want to ruin opportunities work on parks. See, Diffles, in all honesty, I don't care. I already film on them. So I'm pretty sure my opportunity is long gone. But I don't care. I try to show the fun of the parks. That's the whole point. I do it safely with this video glasses and a safety strap. I'm not having my phone out. I don't have a GoPro. I do it as like specifically for advertisement. Because the POVs and stuff, you don't get a feeling of what's on the ride. All you see is the track.
And also, it's good for new riders, like, the kids that are scared of rides and stuff like that.
They can see the shakes. They get to see us screaming and stuff. The actual POVs from the parks are boring. Go watch Steel Vengeance official POV. It's perfectly quiet. It's going But on ours, we're like, yeah, woo, looking over. Like, that's what the experience is. Yeah, we're laughing, we're joking. That's the experience of the coaster. And like when you hit the brakes hard, oh, crap, whoa, wow, that's the experience, not these boring POVs. So I took a chance. I'm like, I'm going to film on these rides. I don't care what they say. Kick me out of the parks. I don't care. I'll just go to another park somewhere else where they're going to enjoy me vlogging their park. And they've never said anything. I'm not saying anything like that. But I've pretty much ruined any special treatment that I would ever get from any of these parks. And I don't care because I'm like, I'm going to be honest. And I have been over backwards for Kings Island. I've always put them at the top of my list. And now it's kind of like I get to say what I want. I don't like it,
but these vlogs are also like memories for our kids when they get older.
Yes, that's really why we did it.
And then we do it for you guys.
Pretty sure I'm already blacklisted for media events that I'm sharing. Exactly. I know I'm blacklisted. Annabelle's being a crazy monkey. She can be that, Mila. Mm-hmm. If I wasn't smart enough, I would have bought my pass for this year, and I didn't, and I waited to see this year how it would be. So did you buy a pass this year or not? We didn't buy a pass yet because I'm like, I'm going to hold off.
Yeah.
Because not saying they need to even invest in anything new, but I just had a weird feeling about how they were being quiet about everything. I'm like, how's Haunt going to be? How's Winterfest going to be? And I don't think they're going to cancel Winterfest, but they are getting rid of like Tinker's Toy Box or something. Winterfest, like, I think that's where like you made cookies or something. Like they're getting rid of stuff.
Yeah.
It's like, why would I buy another pass for something where I'm getting less money? Yeah, it's less money, but it's less value. So it's like before we were having steak and mashed potatoes. Now we're having hamburgers and French fries. Yeah, the hamburgers and French fries cost less, but it's also not the same experience as the steak and mashed potatoes that I wanted. And I would have paid steak and mashed potato prices. Right. Now the restaurant's overcrowded because you let everybody in who likes hamburgers and French fries. So now it's like, it's a completely different experience.
Well, for next year.
So I'm hungry.
For next year, I really think I really don't want to buy a pass.
No.
I think we should
Nope.
go to the other parks.
Yep.
And
SeaWorld, Indiana Beach,
yeah,
Busch Gardens, Tampa,
because
Universal.
we really enjoyed most
Fun
of those
Spot
parks that we've been
Atlanta.
there.
There's all
Yeah.
kinds of parks that we can go to. I mean, and if we have to swing into Six Flags Park, we'll just pay out of pocket. Tinker's Toy Factory is getting renamed with a new storyline. The show will still be there. Okay. I think that's the one that I played Big Booty Santa last time.
Yeah.
Dollywood has a restaurant that's unlimited for $25 a person. Way worth the price. Oh, I didn't know that.
We haven't been to Dollywood in like what?
3 years?
4
We
years.
never actually vlogged
It's been 4
Dollywood. It
years.
was before we started vlogging. We got to ride a lightning rod with the launch. That was our first RMC. Gotta go. Bye. Love y'all. Bye, Mila.
Bye,
Love
Mila.
you.
We love you. Have a good first day of school
Yep.
Wednesday.
Call us and tell us about it.
Don't get kicked out yet. But if you do, remember our deal.
Ice cream. Oh, I don't know. I'm just ranting. I'm just so frustrated. I really want this park to succeed. And for one, they keep getting the short end of the stick from Six Flags. They're not getting any big investments. And I don't know. I mean, I'm waiting to wake up tomorrow and be like, Cedar Point announces a 900-foot roller coaster. It's like they can't even take care of what they got. We have Dollywood passes with main gate passes to Disney. So exactly. You guys work at Honda or P&G. They buy out the park tickets fast and real cheap. No, we don't.
No.
Yeah, I do know people that work there. I could probably get tickets, but I don't know.
We don't.
I don't really want. They don't have
we don't
anything
even think
new.
like the fast lane passes are even really worth
Yeah,
it.
like we've ridden everything, and not saying they're bad rides, but when you go so much, you're kind of looking for a somewhat new experience, any kind of experience. We don't go to the water park, so that didn't do anything for us this year. We rode the kiddie coaster last year, twice? That didn't do anything. We rode Soul Spin. That's where we met Doofles. Opening day, and okay, that was all right. And then the little kiddie spin ride, Cargo Loco, that was okay. Like there's been nothing thrilling there, and they're in desperate need for a freaking thrill ride. You got a perfect place where you took out the Extreme Sky Flyer, put an S&S Scream Swing there. Something new to help with the lines, but no, they're going to probably yank and Vertigo out and yank Boo Blasters out and maybe Congo Falls and put in a restaurant to charge you, but it won't be on the meal plan. But like they don't think things through. And it drives me nuts. Where we at? Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Siren's Curse,
yes.
We thought should have went to Kings Island.
Kings Island
That
or Carowinds,
coaster was
for sure.
already paid for. Just installation. And that's the thing. Cedar Point has I don't know if they just can't get enough people there to maintain the rides or what, but their maintenance is horrible. They're stuffed down way more than Kings Island.
I think they put it at Cedar Point because they felt so bad for the
Top Thrill 2. Yeah, I do too.
Because
and they didn't know
so
if it
many
was going to be up and
people,
running.
yeah, because so many people were upset about that, so they had to do something else.
But it still deserved life at Kings Island.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Siren's Curse would fit in Vortex Plaza with another flat ride and another restaurant there. Call it the Vortex Plaza. Siren's Curse, some sort of extreme flat ride like a Scream and Swing or some pendulum ride or something, and then a restaurant and a shop. Boom, that whole area is filled in. You got more things for people to do, but they won't do that. All right, where we at? Oh yeah, and I get that for sure. I go to Kings Island a lot. I live 90 minutes away. I've never had a bad experience. That's why I go 3 or 4 times a year. When you go so many times, I can get, yeah, for sure. We're not saying that Kings Island is a bad experience. Just this year, it has been more busy and way more closures than the last 3 or 4 years that we've gone all summer.
Also, they're not updating
So
everybody that has passes on what is changing.
Yes.
They say, here, I'm going to sell you this pass.
Yes.
And then, okay, you guys buy the pass. But now we're going to take this ride out and this ride out, or it's just
And we're
going
going to charge you.
and we're going to charge you now for the haunt attractions.
Yeah.
So that's not fair to you guys that are buying these
Yeah, we
passes.
paid for the passes thinking, hey, we're going to ride in Vertigo in October. And I get it. You can't determine when they're closed. Okay. We also bought it because we wanted to
because some
go to
rides are
haunt.
closed down for Winterfest
Yeah.
and all that stuff, which we understand. But they're actually taking these,
Yeah.
rides
How long is Vertigo going to be closed?
out.
Nobody knows. Come out with a briefing saying, look, the part that we need is no longer available. Sorry. Some transparency. Don't just leave it closed and be like, oh, we'll just close at Winterfest and never open it up. That's the kind of crap that they pull after they just sold people passes that they might like in Vertigo. Like I was going to go to Haunt and go through, heck, us and Doofles went through
The alien one.
the alien one last year. And I'm not paying to go through that. Like, heck no. Like, it sucks.
Because most of their haunted houses aren't good. Now, if it's like a Land of Illusions and stuff like that,
I'll go to an actual haunted house
those are
place
expensive, but they're
and
worth it
pay.
because they scare you.
It's just super frustrating. I'm tired.
Me too. I gotta get up at 3, so I gotta get off here soon.
Yeah, we'll be getting off. Kings Island has a turnstile turning attraction,
Since Orion.
and they half-assed it. Yeah,
Yeah.
especially when there are not new many experiences. Also, rumors of the bat being removed. Yeah,
Well, in the restaurant right by Orion, the little
yeah, it's
not
never
restaurant,
open. Well,
but
they got
you know
food
what I'm
there.
talking about. Yeah.
Never open.
But I want to call it a restaurant because it really isn't. It's just like a
Food
little
stand.
Yeah.
Honestly, wouldn't mind of the bat being removed. Great ride.
It's always closed.
Yeah, but ground up RMC. But you got to think we haven't even replaced the Vortex yet. That's been sitting empty since 2019. So the Vortex still needs a replacement. If we start, you got a Vertigo on the chopping block, the Bat on the chopping block, Congo Falls on the chopping block, possibly Drop Tower on the chopping block. It's like you can't take that many rides away without adding like 4 or 5 more rides. And if all you're going to do is just repaint Boo Blasters and call it Stew Blasters or something goofy, that's not going to cut it. Like it's like the park is slowly getting smaller, in my opinion.
Because there's no investment.
There's no investment, and they're taking things out. Things are due. The Bat is overdue. Like it's old. It's only a matter of time. And Vertigo's old. It's only a matter of time. Congo Falls is old. Like, didn't it take forever to Whitewater Canyon to open this year? It's been the hottest summer in 30 years, and the water ride's been
every time that
out.
we've been there, it was closed.
Closed, yeah.
So that's how I was like, it was open this year.
So it's like the park is offering less throughout the year, and they're charging less, which is going to make the entry price more accessible for more people, which is going to overcrowd the park, which is going to overcrowd the lines, which is going to piss everybody off, and they're going to take off and go somewhere else and not spend the money that Kings Island needs in revenue.
Now, the Vortex plans that got postponed because of COVID, now I think they should have already had it. They should have already had a ride there in that plot of land.
Before they took it down.
Well, either before they took it down.
They should have had it ready to go,
But
like
they
they did with
already
Firehawk and Orion. Firehawk came down within like a year and a half. Orion was
But they put these flat rides. They did Soul Spin and they did Cargo Logo.
Yeah, and I agree. COVID,
and then they updated Adventure Express.
Yes. Well, COVID did have an impact. I get that.
I understand that.
No other park is having these major issues. Hershey. Oh, Mary. Oh,
hi, Mary.
got a cat. She almost hit the exit button. Come here, baby.
Come here. You want loves too? Come here.
Okay, she's going over there. Hershey Park is still adding coasters. Lost Island, a little freaking dinky park in the middle of nowhere, just added a single rail RMC. When we went to Lost Island, there was like 8 people in the park. They came up with the money. Like all this stuff. The Hershey Park, a lot of these smaller parks, they're investing. Indiana Beach even just put in last year.
Oh, she's wanting to go over there. She's wanting to go over there.
Mary, no, you can't do that, baby. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I'm saying the excuse of COVID can only apply if you apply it equally. You can't say, well, COVID screwed up Kings Island and Cedar Point, but it didn't screw up Hershey Park and Indiana Beach and Lost Island and all this, and everybody suffered, but it's the decision making at the top. When you're dealing with this kind of money, one or two decisions can really make or break it. So it's a decision problem. And we are just super frustrated. Yeah, look at the first Saturday after the new pass. The preferred lot was full because so many people got prestige over gold. Yep,
Yeah.
It's going to be a nightmare. Yeah, you're not going to be able to find parking. Now the VIP area is going to be overflowing. Like, it's going to suck. It's not going to be fun to go anymore. Raise the bar for entry. Because if you charge double of what you normally charge, that's statistically going to lower your volume by half, but you will still have the same amount of profit in the end, maybe more, because more of them people are going to come back because they can enjoy the park.
Mm-hmm.
Enjoying a park is, I go to a park to ride roller coasters. I don't go to a park to stand in line. Okay. You could put the baddest roller coaster, Cedar Point, for example, the coolest, baddest roller coasters on the planet. You can't ride them all in one day or 2 days. It takes like 3 or 4 days because between them going down and the 3-hour waits, good luck.
I mean, we even thought about like doing like a challenge, like to see how many rides we could get on, and we're like,
We can't do it this year at Kings Island.
No way.
How many did you get on in 3 hours? 2? Oh, we did 1.
Yeah.
Woo, good video. Like,
there's no way.
We could have done it at Kennywood.
Yeah.
And Silver Dollar City and all these Hershey parks.
Yeah, but we were hoping to do it at our home park.
Yeah.
And now it's just too packed.
Yeah, like it is getting ridiculous. And we'll go for hunt. We'll probably just vlog it and walk around. I'm not going to ride anything. I'm not going to go through any.
Unless the lines are.
But they're not going to be.
Short.
Hunt's already
Hunt
crazy.
is already crazy.
Now it's going to be even more crazy. So it's like, nah. So I'm not looking forward to it. I'm going to do it just because for the vlog. But I don't know, guys. I don't know. I really hope that somebody pulls their head out of their freaking butt with this company, because I would hate to see Cedar Point and Kings Island fail. I think they would sell a lot of parks before then, honestly, to pay off some debt like Michigan's Adventure and Great America and stuff like that. But I don't want to see all them parks closed down permanently for apartment complexes.
Mm-mm.
I would want the amusement park to stay active.
Absolutely. They're fun.
This merger would have been better with Hershey. Absolutely. I think Hershey needs to make an offer on some of these parks. Honestly, they are so good with money because their experiences are so much better. You can go through the week and enjoy the park.
And on top of it, you know how like Kings Island used to like let you ride rides over and over again. What is that called? We call it
like hot lapping.
Hot lapping. Yeah. You don't have to get off the ride. If anybody is not like in that line with you, then you can still ride over and over again. And a lot of the parks have. But Kings Island, they took that away from everybody.
They let us at Kennywood.
They did let us at Kennywood. That was fun.
The kids rode Phantom's Revenge like 6 times.
Phantom's Revenge, yeah. They rode it multiple times because of that. Because we can, lap it. What are you doing, brother?
Nothing.
You need to be getting ready for bed.
I know.
You got school Wednesday.
I'm excited.
Me
He's
too.
gonna go flirt with all the chicks.
Yes, I am.
Goodness. He's got all girls in his class pretty much.
Yeah, buddy.
And
Big pimpin'.
he's the only boy at his desk.
Yeah. I'm excited.
Yeah, buddy.
You're going to enjoy it so much, bud.
I'm back. Oh, see, we lost 3 people because of my pretty face.
Yeah, they don't want to listen to me.
Hershey doesn't overinvest. Absolutely. They smartly invest. And they do very good at it. They did good buying Kennywood.
Okay.
Not that they've changed anything with Kennywood, but the experience was awesome.
Well, I am about to go to bed.
Peace out, home skillet.
Bye, guys. It was nice talking to you.
Lame.
I'm leaving because I have to get up early. Good night, love you.
I love you. PDA.
Oh, I'm telling. Oh, I'm sore. I need a massage.
This is the vent room. If anybody else wants to vent. When rumors were floating around that SeaWorld was bid to buy Kings Island, I wish they would have took the bid. Me too. We've only been to Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and loved it. It was fantastic. Kings Island deserves better. Absolutely. They get treated like the redheaded stepchild. Cedar Point, unfortunately. And it's very frustrating because it's a better park. Park for park, it's ran better than Cedar Point, and it's more fun. But both of them are dropping. Sorry. I'm hungry. It's late. It's actually past my bedtime.
Why are you eating?
I don't know. Bored eating.
You're not bored eating there.
Six Flags, more like crappy flags. Yeah. They screwed up by making the passes too cheap. Unfortunately. When you lower the bar of entry, it kills the whole experience. They think just because they get more people to come to the parks that they're going to make more money. So they lowered the price of the passes to get in the parks. However, when it's so overcrowded all the time, the parks will, people are going to have bad times. They're not going to come back. They're not going to buy shirts or ice cream. They're going to say, I just want to go home. SeaWorld has put in 3 coasters in the last 3 or 4 years. Exactly. Why aren't they struggling because of COVID? The COVID excuse only goes so long, in my opinion. It's been long enough. Cedar Point chooses quantity over quality. Absolutely. They think, just stick another coaster down in there. It'll be good. Stick another one. And the experience is terrible. Yep, 15 plus for the haunt pass. They should be paying us to go through it. I'm sorry, but that was the worst haunt experience I've ever had. The mazes the haunted houses were terrible. I'd much rather go up the street to the Wilmington bus ride and pay $50 and have a cool haunted experience with hundreds of actors. Yep, the payment plans, I agree 100%. And again, that lowers the bar of entry. If people feel like they actually invest in something, it's human psychology. They will take care of it better. If I was to give you a new car, most people would be like, oh, okay. They take the new car, they go drive it, they're not worried about it. If I was to pay for all the repairs and everything, I wouldn't care. Not a worry. They backing into things. Don't care. If I made you pay for that car, made you pay for the repairs, and you had to work, say a crazy labor shop building roofs on a house, you're going to take care of that car because you have earned it. You have skin in the game. When you make things so low that people don't have skin in the game, you get a bunch of rowdy people that just don't care. That's why you see an uptick in line jumping and fights and all these trashy people because you're bringing in more lower class people. And I'm not saying lower class people are trashy. I'm saying that they are more likely to not have any skin in the game because the richer people are already used to paying a lot of money, so they already take care of their investment. Even though you lower it for them, I mean, chances are they could be rowdy too. You know, it just lowers the bar for everybody. Going to CP again Thursday. Good luck. It should be fine. Top Throw 2 is fun. Steel Vengeance is awesome. Have you ever been to Cedar Point, Ben? These are the best peanuts I've ever had, Carson. Yep. The same hot mazes. Yep. That's the problem I have with it. They're the same thing. And they're beginning lower quality. We went through the Area 51 one last year. Woo woo. No, maybe. I've seen butt cheeks. So we went to the Area 51 last year, and there was 3 actors. I don't think Duples is in here anymore, but he went through it with us. There was like 3 actors in it. I'm like, what is this? It's like, with us paying for houses, scare actors need to be paid more than $14 an hour. How are we living off that? Yeah, I agree. They need more actors. There's been a lot of Karens at Kings Island. That's a problem too. You get Karens that complain about everything. What special treatments? You just get crappy people in. Enforce a curfew. Yep. Inside the park also. Absolutely. And then they've been doing actually a pretty good job at the curfew. I'm not going to lie. But last time we were there, maybe the second to last time we were there, we had a group of kids, like 8 of them, jump in line in front of us, like Orion, jumped like 5 rows over. They walked like through the fast lane and jump right in front of us. There's like 8 or 10 kids. So us and like 5 other people around us text security. Security let them ride. And then afterwards said, "Where's your chaperone?" They were all like 15. Called their chaperone over and said, "Hey, make sure they don't do that again." That was the second ride that they line jumped on. They let them stand in the park. I don't know. Call me crazy. Very frustrating. Great Point TJ, Cedar Point 3 weeks ago. Kid had to get a locker for Valbrave. Trying to get back to his parents. Nope, he ain't getting through. Yep. Honestly, I think summer experience at Disney. Heard it was ridiculously busy. Yeah. I would pay for exclusivity, personally. I would pay $500 for a Kings Island pass. Because if that meant lower lines and a better visit, I would gladly pay. And I would buy more. Magic Kingdom, see, I don't know. We've never been out that far. So they go to Disney twice a year. I probably never go to Disney. Not my flavor. I would like to go to Universal, but I don't know. I got a Corvette I've been working on, so that's been taking a lot of my money, unfortunately. But yeah, we're frustrated. The kids have no interest in going anymore really this year. unless it's with their friends. We hardly have any interest going. Yep. Disney draws a different crowd. People who respect it. You know why they respect it? Because they saved up for 2 years to go to Disney. The guy I work with said he took his whole family to Disney for like 3 days. There's 4 of them. It was like $7,000 for 3 days with the hotel and like the whole package. Somebody drops that kind of money, they're going to respect the park. If they drop $99 over a year for $8 a month or whatever it is, they're not going to respect the park. $8 a month anymore with inflation is like what? 2 20-ounce pops and a bag of chips is like $9. So, I don't know. It's my rant. I've been frustrated with it all day, shaking my head like this is stupid. Absolutely stupid. And somebody needed to say it. Yeah. I see. I don't know how Chapter 11 works. I think you get to keep some assets, but I don't know. They're just making bad decisions. Everybody's just going. And for me personally, transparency. I'm a person that I respect honesty and transparency. If I ask you if this hat looks good on me, and you look at me in the eye and say, oh, absolutely. And then you go tell everybody else I look stupid in this hat, that's not right. I would respect people more if they just tell me straight up, nah, that hat don't look good. Go put another hat on. Okay. That's what they need to do. Transparency. My wife works for him. We did 3 days. Less than $1,200. That's not bad at all. We're about 40 minutes from Kings Island. 3.5 hours to Cedar Point. 4 hours to Indiana Beach. 2.5 hours to Kentucky Kingdom. 4 hours from Kennywood. 4 hours from Waldameer. 4 hours and 15 minutes from Beach Bend. Excuse me. I think I said 2.5 to Camden. So we have had we got a lot of other parks around if we needed to go. But I don't know. I just have a bad feeling, guys. I mean, what are they going to charge for the Winterfest now? People bought their passes thinking that they would get free haunt mazes. Now they don't. Complaining about Disney lines. I heard it's packed, but I can't comment because I don't know. Any park can be packed on the wrong day, but it's being able to experience things without having to pay extra money. That really doesn't make it any better. If I spend $1,000 on my pass for Fastline, it doesn't make my experience any better. That just cuts the wait time in half from 2 hours down to 1 hour anymore. That's stupid. Wow. Tron does look fun. I would like to ride that. Yep. Honestly, Ben Grace, The most of the ice machines are out of ice, and most of the drink stations are closed, which is dumb. It's been 110 degrees out all summer. So stupid. Gotta have things stay open, but they can't get the people to work. Either that or they just keep it closed for money. I don't know. That's what makes or breaks the experience. If I gotta walk to the other side of the park to get a drink, it's stupid. Huh? Ethan's here.
Hi.
Toronto's cool. Guardians of the Galaxy. Yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy coaster looks so good. Aren't you supposed to be in bed, homie?
Not yet.
Me and him were beasting on Battlefield 6 yesterday. That was fun.
Yeah.
It was a good time. I'm an anti-tank gunner. You're a medic.
Yeah.
We were murking some kids. Boom, boom. I was actually about to get off here, bud.
Hey.
I gotta be taking a shower, going to bed. My eyes are like half asleep.
Yeah.
All right. Battlefield 6 looks really good. Dude, it's great. Download the beta. It is so fun. Me and Ethan were playing it like all day yesterday.
Yeah.
It does have some bugs, some balancing issues and stuff, but it is so fun. Going to Kings Island or have fun at Kings Island.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about to go back. Well, I got to shower first.
Ethan is in Ireland.
Hey, Element.
Hi.
We're about to get off, Element. We just went on a 2-hour rant about how Cedar Fair, or whatever they are now, is making terrible decisions with their haunt attraction costs and closing Boo Blasters and not knowing if anything else is going to open. And Vertigo might be closed permanently now. Losing capital.
Okay.
Yeah, babe, can you fill me up? Please?
Yeah, can you give me a drink while you're up? I like to have milk.
I think Morgan wants food too. He's meowing.
Woo!
Dude, no, choke on peanut. Hold on.
Now you sound like me, like I was at dinner.
Yeah, Simon's Curse is so fun.
Wait, that ride is honestly, for me personally, I like it better than Maverick.
Same.
Maverick, for my big butt, and the kind of environment on my body, Siren's Curse is probably the smoothest roller coaster I've ever ridden. I mean, even the inversions, like it's like just so floaty and just it's great.
Can you put a new garbage bag?
Thank you. Yeah, Siren's Curse is awesome. Celine, oh gosh, I hope not. What did you hit? The towel?
What?
Women.
It's the one that I smashed with the skid.
Well,
How come?
yes, but Siren's Curse is awesome. I mean, that ride, to me, it goes Steel Vengeance, Top Thrill 2, Siren's Curse. Then Maverick. Then Gatekeeper. Then Valraven.
Ethan, where are you going? The garbage can.
And then I don't know after that. We'll probably be forgetting some.
Hey, bud. Let's just have your energy.
Yeah, it's awesome.
You know, it's fine.
Siren's Curse, I mean, the drop is way more intense than it looks. Like, I was like, it's only 100 feet. It's going to be like, wee. No, it's like, whoa. Go back and watch my reaction on it.
Yeah.
I think I was sitting next to Abby and the kids were in front of us. Did it tickle you?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like it's like
It's
woo.
for all of us.
It's like a drop tower to start. Yes, it is like a drop tower.
Yeah.
That's what's cool. It starts out as like a drop tower, and then it goes. I mean, and the coaster after that's not really intense. It's just more kind of floaty and a little flippy. I love it. He doesn't like Ellen, don't like drop towers. It's more floaty and flippy, so it's like it's more of a tame thrill coaster, but I like that because it doesn't beat me up. Like it's one I could ride over and over and over, kind of like Orion and Fury, just ones that don't really beat you up, that are graceful. Did you, in the Element you rode Top Thrill? I'm pretty sure you did. They slowed it down, so it's not as good this year, to be honest. To me, Top Thrill 2, kind of I don't know if it just didn't hit me the same. First time tickled like crazy. It was wild. The second time I was like, Like even if you watch the POV of that, when we go back, I'm expecting it to just hit me in the gut. Like, oh, that flip, nothing. I mean, it was like literally I was sitting here. I was like, oh, that's not that bad. Wee. Like the top hat was more fun. But I don't like how the heart lining is off now. You sit up higher, so it's just like wham, it slams you when you go over the top, and then when you go way over the top, and then it twists you around, it like flings you hard one way. I did ride it in June after they opened it. After a minor closure, it was a little slower, but I rode the back. Yeah, that's where we rode. I didn't like as much. I think you like Siren's Curse. You gotta let us know. I like Siren's Curse better than Top Thrill, probably. In my opinion. I gotta take a shower.
Yeah.
Get ready to go to work tomorrow. We gotta figure out what wheels we want, dude.
Oh, I already know.
I was thinking of Forge Star F14s. Tomorrow, can't wait. You better be getting to bed.
Oh yeah. It's like a
What about those?
yeah, those. I like those a lot.
Well, if you look at, we're looking up wheels for the Corvette. So it kind of looks like this,
And then
but
I
not
like the other ones.
like not. You can get different colors, but like I'm saying, like kind of like this, but
Mm-mm.
not as big. You don't like those?
No.
What? What about black?
That don't look right.
You're crazy, homie.
No.
You don't like those?
No, they look weird.
So you like the welds then?
Yeah.
So you like these?
Yeah.
Those?
I like that. Yeah.
What year model is your Corvette's? 2005. C6. Yep. Just a base. Got it to so I could teach him how to work on cars.
Mm-hmm.
We've done a lot to it so far to get it up and running good.
Mods will be a supercharger,
Yep.
a air intake.
Yep. Exhaust. Glad I caught up. Yep. Nice hearing from you, Element.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we found out the other day, I noticed a shimmy in the front right, so I took it to the tire shop and had them see if it was a tire. And it needs tires anyway, but it looks like when the previous owner curbed the wheels, they put a slight bend in it. So I'm like, instead of replacing the one wheel, we're just going to replace all four with a different style. So it's auto, so the wife can drive it. She can't drive a stick.
I can.
She can, but she doesn't like to drive a stick. So I just let it. I got an automatic. Plus, I'm getting older. I don't really feel like banging gears. I put it in drive anymore. Yeah, you can drive a stick.
Mm-hmm. I did on my game.
I'm honestly glad Boo Blaster's leaving. Yeah, it was terrible, to be honest.
It was terrible, but I like how it's 5 minutes.
Ethan has a simulator where he can drive with a stick and a clutch and everything. And if you don't nail it perfectly,
Yeah,
it
you
won't go
put
into gear.
neutral.
So
Did you guys tell them what mom is getting ready to get?
She become
Bus
getting
driver.
her Class B's.
mhm.
Yep, I'm excited.
Yeah, but Boo Blaster's terrible.
Yeah,
I would like
I like it because it's 5 minutes and it
Air
cools you
conditioning,
off.
yes.
Yeah, that's the only thing I liked about it.
Okay.
The theming wasn't
Good night,
even
love
good.
Yeah, so I hope maybe they'll do a Phantom Theater remake in there, which would be kind of cool. But yes, Ethan does know how to drive. He can drive an actual stick. He knows how to slip the clutch and everything. But the Vet's an automatic because I'm getting lazy in my older years. I just put it in drive and cruise it at like 50 miles an hour. Drive a Dodge Ram. Yes, we have a few cars.
Yeah, we got 3.
Mm-hmm. But the Vet's our toy.
Mm.
We found out that the Ram has a slight bend in it.
Yeah, we might get another car. Like in
Oh, we will. You guys will get your.
yeah. I'm hoping.
Corvette's our favorite. Mystic is the most overrated ride. It can be.
Yes.
That was his favorite for a while. Me personally, I like Mystic. I think it's like 3rd or 4th in the park. I think it can be overrated.
Yeah,
It's still fun. One of the
It's-
better GCIs, super smooth. But actually, I like Prowler better. The Worlds of Fun. That was more fun to me.
Dream car is a C7Z01.
Yeah, C701 or the supercharged. Well, Z06 is supercharged too. C7s.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'll probably get that one.
They're 650. The ZR1 I think is a 740. You got like an extra 90 horsepower. Either way, that's but stupid fast.
Yeah. Well, I just like the supercharged sound.
The whine. You like the whiny superchargers.
Yeah. Well, I like turbos, but not the turbo supercharger.
You don't like the Pro Chargers?
Well, sometimes.
I was gonna get one for the vet.
Just get a turbo, Dad.
No, I need to build a motor. All right, guys. Well, I'm gonna get off here. I'm about to fall asleep.
Okay.
Thanks for letting me vent. So you can tell my eyes. I'm like tired. He's not. So I appreciate y'all tuning in. We just did almost 2 hours. Did not think it was gonna last that long because normally I'm in the shower and in bed already. So I got some catching up to do. Good night, Ben
Good
Grace.
night.
Good night, Element. Good night, everybody. Doofles.
Bye.
Thank you, sir. All right. See you guys. We'll see you in the next stream. Bye, Fernman family. Pain meds? No, I don't blame you. I'm going to take some Tylenol and go to bed as well.
Hit the hay.
Hit the hay.
Bye.
Sounds kind of painful. See you guys. Still live.